Workflows do not have to be 100% automated. You can build extra control into your workflows with tasks and approval buttons. A basic strategy for slowing down your workflow is to position a to-do action above an action that needs oversight. Adding a task gives yourself extra time before the action below it runs. This technique is great for customizing an email before the workflow sends that email out. As long as the action underneath the to-do is using the trigger after all previous actions complete, it will not run until the to-do has been manually checked off. You can check off the task from a couple different places: on the Task tab inside the project, on the main task page, or probably most commonly by clicking the smaller checkbox on the workflow itself. Here's a tip. If you ever need to, you can pause a workflow manually inside a project. When a workflow is paused, the entire workflow is shut down until you reactivate it. Requiring an approval on an action is another basic strategy that gives you manual control over when an action runs. You'll be notified that it's time to approve an action when the action itself gets triggered, but the action won't actually run until you approve it inside the workflow. The delay allows you to edit or remove the action as needed. This is a great option if you want to include personalized details on a certain step, or if you need to wait until after a consultation call to decide whether or not to send out a proposal. To require approval, check the appropriate box in your workflow template. This feature is only available on the actions for sending content, such as send email or send appointment scheduler. Here's a tip. You don't have to wait to be notified to approve an action. You can pre-approve an action as soon as everything looks good, even if it hasn't been triggered yet. An approved action will send automatically when triggered later on. Once an action with an approval button is triggered, you will have 3 hours to click approve. If you do not approve the action within 3 hours, there will be a too late to send error that you'll need to clear before sending.